What's going on, friends? Harley-Davidson is in trouble again, if you can imagine that. This is just one more thing that you thought Harley-Davidson would have caught during their extensive design and testing that they do. But the good news is that, well, at least it's not an engine problem this time, but it can still be extremely dangerous if you don't catch it in time. As if Harley-Davidson doesn't have enough problems right now, they've got some issues with the new redesigned Softail models. It just covers a few years, only from 2018 to 2024. Now, while Harley-Davidson is going to fix it for free, there are some other issues and problems associated with that you're probably going to want to prepare yourself for before you head out to the dealer to get a repair made. Guys, please don't forget, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit that like button and consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. Harley-Davidson Softail models are actually experiencing some suspension issues, which is the one thing that they really touted about the Softails when they redesigned them in 2018 was that suspension. Apparently a mounting tab for the shock adjuster on the back can actually start rubbing the rear tire. The rear shock's preload mounting adjuster tab can actually fracture under normal use and actually begin to basically rub a hole in your rear tire, put a nice little groove in it there for you, which, you know, good thing to know that it's only happens under normal use, so really nothing to worry about, right? Now, I'm really shaking my head on this one, so if you own a 2018 to 2024 Softail model, or you know somebody that does, you might want to let them know to, like, hey, take a look at that little mounting tab back there for that shock preload adjuster. Make sure it's not rubbing your rear tire, but if you check your motorcycle out regularly, you probably would have already noticed that there might have been a little abnormal wear on the tire, like a giant groove on one side, where that adjuster's mounting tab is at. Now, other signs and symptoms of this are you may have heard some creaking noises, some little strange noises from the rear suspension, or with the seat off, you can actually look down there and visually inspect the mounting tab and maybe see if it's actually got a crack in it or anything wonky's going on with it. But honestly, if you experience any of these things, you probably would have known pretty quick, because any noise that shouldn't be there on a motorcycle is, honestly, as we all know, potentially dangerous or going to be really expensive. So aside from rubbing the tire, having some unusual noise, you may have difficulty controlling the motorcycle. Of course, these are all very reassuring things to know about your Harley-Davidson while you're running 70, 80 down the highway. Now, as I mentioned, the good news is that Harley-Davidson is going to fix it for free. They have a hardware kit to go in there and replace the affected part, which they are already doing on the 2025 models. But in my mind, this is just something that they produced this motorcycle all these years. They've been building them the same way. Why did nobody catch this through engineering and testing before these bikes even got released to the public? So now, while Harley-Davidson's going to fix it for free, here's the kicker. They have to see about 82,000 motorcycles, which are out there in circulation, that are potentially have this issue. Now, that leads me to some questions that we all really need some answers on. Many of you are well aware how difficult it can be to get parts from Harley-Davidson. A lot of times they might be on back order, or hell, it may take 2 weeks to get just a simple part in, like an air cleaner, set of grips, an engine part, you name it. Sometimes their backlog can be pretty extensive. My question is does Harley-Davidson have enough of these hardware kits ready to go to fix these motorcycles, and how long is it going to take to get these in? My second question is, it is the middle of riding season. How long is it going to take a Harley-Davidson dealer to be able to get to you once you make the appointment? Are they 2 weeks out? Are they 30 days out? Then you couple that with the potential lead time into getting these parts. You're looking at being down in the middle of riding season for maybe an entire month or more if you were to take your motorcycle in and drop it off at the Harley dealer while waiting on parts to get this fixed for free. Kind of goes back to that whole warranty thing. Yeah, it's just about as good as the paper it's printed on, but good luck getting it done, and when can they get to you? Now, I know what you're probably thinking, and here in a minute, I'll let you know exactly what I would do, but Harley-Davidson does have a 1-800 number you can call to ask questions, and I can almost guarantee you what they're going to tell you is that you probably need to park the motorcycle, not ride it, don't look at it, don't touch it, don't do anything to it until you get this fixed. Basically, the customer service end of the lawyer speak and the liability that they don't want you going out and getting hurt on it. Now, of course, we don't have time for that. What I would suggest doing is go ahead, make an appointment with your dealer. Don't take your bike to them till they can get you actually in to work on it. But keep your motorcycle, and if you're not experiencing any immediate issues, any tire rubbing, any noises, any loss of control, everything they listed, use your best judgment, use your head, be careful, just go ahead and ride the motorcycle, because I'm of the mind that if I own one of these bikes and I've been riding it this whole time and I didn't even know about it and I haven't died yet, what's it going to hurt to go ahead and ride it, you know, the rest of this riding season if they can't get to me till the fall? But then again, there is always that one time, and I've said this before, that's the one time it happened to me. So once again, use your own judgment there, but personally, that's what I would do. Just ride it if you're not having an issue, and just keep an eye on it. Now, obviously, if you have a big mark down your tire, you got some crazy noises down there, and the bike just handles like a freaking tugboat, I probably wouldn't ride it at that point. I would probably park it or modify it myself to be able to ride it until I could get in and actually get the recall work performed for free. I like to do my own stuff, but if I could take it in, drop it off, and have somebody else do it, and I don't have to mess with it, that gives me time to play with something else. And not myself, another motorcycle project that I usually have scattered about in my shop. So really what it boils down to is it's kind of one of those things, if the bike's been fine for all these years, I'm glad I'm aware of it now, but I didn't really have an issue with it when I wasn't aware of it before, so like I say, just ride safe, ride smart, keep an eye on it, use your best judgment. So guys, let me know in the comments if you guys have experienced any of these issues that Harley-Davidson finally come out and told us all about. Let me know in the comments, have you had problems with your newer Softail model 2018 or newer? Because the Softail model is very expansive, especially since they eliminated the Dyna line and lumped everything into the Softails. There's quite a bit of motorcycles that are affected by this to the tune of 82,000. So if you had any issues with it, let me know down in the comments. Because this affects everything. We're talking from a Heritage Classic to a Fat Boy to the Street Bob to the Lowrider S. You name it. Anything with a Dyna name that's still alive today, it's going to have this issue. Let me know what you think. Would you go ahead and ride your motorcycle, not worry about it, just make plans to get it fixed? Or would you absolutely park it till you get the recall work done? Let me know down in the comments about that as well. But anyhow guys, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. But till next week guys, you stay safe on the streets, ride smart, dodge those cars. I'll catch you guys back here next week with a brand new video. Thanks for watching.